Many on the right have been freaking out over the fact that Donald Trump is now a convicted felon. So, a report ended up coming out on Friday, May 31st, a day after Trump was found guilty on all 34 felony counts of fraudulent business documents. I believe that's the correct wording of it. Um, anyways, let me read to you a little bit of what this Axios report says. And for those of you who hate looking at my face, don't worry. The article is going to be over my head the entire time. It's one of the starkest examples yet of Republicans furious about the jury's decision, calling for some form of intervention to protect the ex president. Trump's legal team has said they plan to appeal, though they would first have to go through the New York appellate courts before reaching the U.S. Supreme Court. That is standard procedure. But they ended up getting a quote from Mike Johnson. Here's what he had to say. There's a lot of developments yet to come, but I do believe the Supreme Court should step in, obviously. This is totally unprecedented. I think that the justices on the court, I know many of them personally, I think they are deeply concerned about that as we are, excuse me. So I think they'll set this straight. It's going to take a while. This will be overturned, guys. There's no question about it. It's just going to take some time to do it. But I want to focus on one thing in particular Mike Johnson said there. I'll give you a second to guess what those words are. Got anything? No? Okay. Let me point it out here. The part that's raising alarm bells in this little statement from MAGA Mike Johnson is I know many of them personally. This is grounds for an ethics investigation right fucking now. It really is. What Mike Johnson is essentially saying here is you guys need to overturn this or else. That's exactly what the motherfucker is saying. But let me go a little bit further into this article because there is another little thing that this Axios article points out. The comment comes as Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito is under fire for many Democratic lawmakers for a pair of controversies in which flags associated with right-wing movements, almost got tripped up in my words, flew at his homes. Now, that one he has actually tried to blame his wife for. I'm not buying it for one goddamn second. Many Democrats have pressed for Alito to recuse himself from the January 6 related cases. As a result, a step Alito has refused to take. To the idiot who wrote this report, he left out the word defiantly. You left out defiantly. But they go on to continue. Trump's allies are already plotting revenge, with one prospective Trump Attorney General candidate telling Axios' Zach Bezu, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Sophia Kai, that GOP prosecutors should go after Democrats in response. So once again, they're promoting the revenge rhetoric, the retribution rhetoric, continuing a bunch of other undemocratic norms. It's bad enough they have already stripped women's rights away, women's reproductive rights. Let me correct myself real quick on that one. They're banning books left and right, and it's never going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. Not for these right-wing fascists. I'm getting worked up and pretty pissed off. There needs to be an ethics investigation, and Merrick Garland, if you have the balls, fucking do it.